Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a 621D XT machine. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this, equipped like it is, about $150,000. This machine currently has 4,324 hours on it. As far as the manufacturers go, that's a working hour meter, by the way. As far as the manufacturers go, Case is known as the workhorse of the construction world. They built pretty good, solid, reliable machines. The weight of this machine weighs 27,877 pounds. The widest point is actually that bucket over there. The widest point on if the bucket's on, is 8'5" but if you take the bucket off, of course, in most states, 8'6" is a legal width. But if you take the bucket off, the width of the tires is 7'8". The highest point on this tractor is the top of that cab at 11 foot. The transportation length from the end of that counterweight to the tip of the cutting edge is 24 feet. Comparable machines are like a Cat 924 or maybe a John Deere 524 or maybe a Komatsu WA200. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchased, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Right now it's probably about 55 degrees here in Dallas, and we're in the middle of December. This machine comes from a large, well-organized excuse me, I got a little bit of a head cold. This machine comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It has a comprehensive maintenance program that is some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, are happy with the machines that we purchase from these guys. And it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it first, and then I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, this machine obviously has an enclosed cab, all the glass is in it. It's got a quick couple disconnect. It comes with a set of forks. The forks are over there. We'll go over the forks here in just a minute. And it's got auxiliary hydraulics. It's also got this battery disconnect switch, which is kind of handy to have. You know, if it's sitting for a while, you prevent like a slow battery drain. It's got a hydraulic fan. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's kind of handy to have for cleaning out the radiator. You know, you can reverse the fan. Internally, oh, here's another thing it's got that's kind of cool. It's got a remote drain for all your fluids and whatnot for ease of servicing. This machine has ride control. You know, obviously it's got an air conditioner that works and a heater that works. This machine has got parallel lift capabilities. As you can see, it's kind of set up like a tool carrier. So you can set it to, you got a switch in there where you can set it where the bucket doesn't have a roll. You've got a 12-volt outlet in the cab, like to plug in your iPhone or whatever. As far as the engine goes, this is 136 net horsepower or 148 gross horsepower K660 engine. It's turbocharged and aftercooled. This machine has got a 50-gallon tank, which will run you anywhere from 12 to 16 hours depending on your application, of course. All the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. Top speed on this unit is 24 miles an hour in forward, 16 in reverse. Brakes stop it on a dime. As far as the tires go, you can see that these are 20.5 25s. And they're kind of muddy right now, but I'd probably rate these at about 45%. There's no cuts or gashes in the tires. They all match. The hydraulics are strong on this tractor. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. This cutting edge is about 75%. There's very little deflection in that articulation joint. So as far as this bucket goes, again, this bucket is 8 foot 5 inches wide. It's 4 foot 1 inches high, and the girth or the depth of the bucket is 3 feet. Probably about a 2.5 yard bucket struck, maybe close to 3 yards heaped. As far as the hinge pin height, this pin right here, like if you were loading into a dumpster. The XTs, as opposed to the regular 621s, have a 1/2 foot greater hinge pin height. So the hinge pin height on this loader is 13 feet versus 12.5 for a regular 621. As far as this carriage goes, the height of this carriage is 3 feet. The width of the carriage is 5 feet, and the fork length is 5 feet. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, so for this video is just going to show that all of the lights in the cab work. There's no error codes. Do that again. This here is your hazards. This might be your ride control, I'm not sure. This toggles your display screen. This right here has something to do with the display also. Here's your fan control, your temperature control, your wiper control,
your lights. This is probably your transmission disconnect. Your auxiliary hydraulics. Actually, that may be your ride control. This is your fan reverse switch. This is your automatic shift. This is your coupler. This is your rear windshield wiper. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll find out later. So that's the inside of the cab there.